Hey dollfaces, it's Annie again. Today I wanted to do a quick demo with my favorite foundation of the moment, which is the Dream Smooth Mousse foundation by Maybelline. And I also wanted to do a video because I've been using two different brushes with it, both from MAC. And they both kind of have their positives and negatives, so I wanted to kind of discuss them with you, give you a little review. So the two brushes I have are the MAC 187 and the MAC 130. And as you can tell, the 187 is a special edition. I got it in a brush set because I wasn't sure if I wanted to pay the full price for the big brush. I didn't know if I'd like it, blah blah blah. So I have this one. And then I have the 130, which I bought a couple months ago. I'm not really sure why I bought it, but I bought it and I love it. So here are the two brushes side by side. Let me kind of show you like this. As you can tell, the 187 has much longer bristles. They're both duo fiber. The 187 has a bigger surface area, but because of the long bristles, it's like kind of moves like this. Really good for liquid foundations. This one is smaller, so it's more densely packed, and I find it's really good to get in those like inner corners and under the eyes and stuff like that. Really good for highlighters as well. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to kind of do a little fake line here. We're going to do the 187 on this side and the 130 on this side. So I'll show you how they work. Let's get started. Okay, so first up, we're going to do this side of my face with the 187. So I just take it into my Smooth Mousse and dab it in, get some on there, and then I dab it, stipple it onto my face. And as you can see, I can cover a lot of area with this brush because it's so big. And then I just take it and kind of move it in circular motions. And that's fine. I feel like with this brush though, the hairs are so long that they just move around so much that it's really, I don't feel like I'm really blending it in. Like if this brush was like this, more densely packed, which I'm thinking of getting that Sigma flat top kabuki that Lisa SV, I can't remember her name, but I'll put it right here, ding, that she always recommends, and I'm really thinking of getting that because I like this brush, but I just feel like, I don't know, the hairs are too long. I feel like I'm working too hard to like make sure it's blended in. So that's the 187. Now on this side we're going to use the 130. So I'm going to take it back in my Smooth Mousse. Of course it has much less surface area, so I'm stippling it on and then going in circular motions. I tend to favor this brush, and the reason is because it's so small. I mean, it takes a little extra work and a little extra time, but I feel like it blends in a lot better. And as you can see, I'm even going on this side to like make sure that 187 side is blended in. I have two mirrors here, so if you can't, I have one behind the camera to make sure that you guys can see me, and one right here to make sure I can see myself when I'm doing this. So as you can see, I favor the 130 brush. I just think it takes a little bit longer, but I feel like it does a better job really blending the product into my skin, really getting it in there. And plus your face is not huge. I mean, look at this thing. It's like all, I don't know. I mean, a good team would be this one to put everything on your face, start it in, and then go over with the 130 and make sure It's all blended in. Hairline, jawline, blend down the chin, around the lips, around the nose. You know. So that is the 187 versus the 130. Okay, doll faces, here's the verdict. If I was going to choose between a 187 and a 130, I would definitely pick the 130 because I think with the 187 you're kind of locked into just being able to apply foundation and maybe a highlight, whereas with the 130 you can apply foundation, you can apply your highlight, you can work in your concealer, you can even do a contour if you need to, contouring the nose. It's very multi-purpose, and that's why I think you get more bang for your buck with the 130. Even though it's a lot smaller, I think it's a lot more useful. So there you have it, doll faces. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!